Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mid Pokemaster here, back with an IBL Season 6 Team Builder and Battle. So this week we are fighting our good pal Dreadful Dragonite and his lost Ampharos. Fabio lost Ampharos, I think that's his name. He's currently 0-2 along with us. He's actually beating us by one differential point, so we're actually pretty equal in skill according to just our battles alone. So hopefully we can pick up a win this week. Also, I don't normally say this at the start of the video, but don't forget to like and subscribe. My goal by the end of the year is to have 300 subscribers, and we just reached halfway of the year, and I'm only at 130. So I'm really hoping that we can start picking this up a little bit. I know subscribers isn't everything, but it would just feel good to start this year with around 100 and end at 300. So yeah, and also I'm gonna start linking my Twitch down in the description. I'm trying to become a more active streamer. I'm trying to get that Twitch affiliate, and my only problem right now is I don't have enough followers. I still don't have enough hours and days left, but in my head that's easily fixable. But I just need the followers. You know what I mean? Even if you don't watch, just come and follow. So yeah, so let's actually get into the team building portion. So Dreadful's team consists of Z, Kieran Black, Ferrothorn, Florges, Darmanitan, Gligar, Z Electivire, Mega Alakazam, Nihilego, Jellicent, Buzzwole, and Alolan Persian. So starting off with us, I have a Life Orb Nidoqueen with Sludge Wave, Flamethrower, Earth Power, and Ice Beam. Then I have a Choice Band Victini, which is something I normally don't run because I feel like it's a waste of Victini. But I feel like it almost just had to come because of how good his matchup was. With V-Crate, Zen, Headbutt, Bolt Strike, and Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is if I can't risk losing my stats. Next I have a specially defensive Mega Aggron with Heavy Slam, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, Stealth Rock. Now I have an Expert Belt Tapu Koko with Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Hidden Power, Ice, and U-Turn. Then I have a Life Orb Kyurem with HP Fire, Ice Beam, Dragon Pulse, Earth Power. Then a Muscle Band, Lycanroc Dusk with Sword Stance, Stone Edge, Excel Rock, Fire Fang, and Fire Fang. So I believe I lead off. Honestly, I can't remember what I lead off with. I think it was my Mega Aggron. So he leads off with his Gligar. I believe I lead with Mega Aggron because I wanted my Stealth Rocks up. So the boy AGG Ron comes out here. So we're honestly, I'm 100% gonna go for my Stealth Rock here. It just whittles down a lot of his team that I need whittled to help Victini clean up. He actually goes for Earthquake. I'm like, okay, you're not gonna do you can't even do 20%. He only did 36 HP, so I'm just gonna go for that big Stealth Rock here that I believe neither of us can get rid of based on what he brought. Outside of this Gligar. So he actually goes for the Defog this turn, which it's okay in my opinion. So I'm just gonna go for that Ice Punch, trying to get some damage off on this for Victini. Does around 55%. I know here he's gonna go for that Roost. So I'm just gonna set up my Stealth Rocks again as he actually goes into his Darmanitan. And I have no switch in for this thing. My Water type is a Blastoise, which I didn't think had a good matchup. So this thing can run ham on me. So I'm just gonna go out and cure him. Hopefully, thinking he's just gonna go for a U-turn. Hopefully go for a U-turn. Nope, he goes for Flare Blitz. Kyurem's dead. Yeah, Kyurem's just straight down. First game he's been brought to all season just gets killed. So he goes down to around 70% due to that recoil. So I'm just going to click Zen Headbutt here because I don't want to click V-Trade and lose my stats. And I don't want damage from Flare Blitz. So this Darmanitan's dead. I hit my Zen Headbutt, which is really good. So here he just has that easy switch into his Ferrothorn. Takes those rocks damage. So I'm just going to switch out because there's nothing I can do to this thing. So I'm going to go to my Nidoqueen that can basically wall this thing. He goes for his own Stealth Rocks. And he only has one way. There's only one Pokemon on both teams that can get rid of hazards. And that's his Gligar. So, here everything I'm going to set up my T-Spikes. So he switches into Gligar so he can get his own Defog off. Or reversed. But I just clicked Flamethrower. And that Gligar is going down. So, his Darmanitan and his Gligar are gone right now. So he's bringing out his Aggron, his Kyurem Black. And it shows me that he has an odd number of HP. Not odd, even number. Because he took exactly 25% here from those rocks. So I'm going to switch out of my Mega Aggron that can pretty much wall this thing. As he shows Z move, I'm thinking... I see Z, I'm like, Z Free Shock? That's kind of a weird bring considering I have a Victini and a Mega Aggron that takes it all way too well. But he actually shows me Z Hail, and I'm like, you're kind of showing that off a little early because you can't really break this thing in. Once I get you lowered, Excel Rock from Lycanroc kind of destroys you. So he just goes to Rogue Power, and I'm not going to switch out. I have no reason to do that. So he does a little under 50%. But I'm just going to go for that Heavy Slam. That's going to do around like 30%. I'm going to take some more hail. It won't matter. But that's enough damage for my Excel Rock to kill this thing. So I'm going to let him kill my Mega Aggron. I had no reason to keep it around. Because I have ways of dealing with everything else left on his team. So I'm just going to go Lycanroc Dusk here. And I go for the Accelerock. He then later told me that he forgot that was a move, which is kind of surprising in my opinion, because that's what Lycanroc is known for. But Kyurem Black is now out of the way, which is really good. So he brings out his Mega Alakazam, and I'm thinking, I really just can't let this thing do whatever he wants. So I'm just going to go for the Accelerock, in case if he wants to go for the kill. I was wishing I brought Sucker Punch over Swords Dance, but what can you do? So I go for the Accelerock here. Does 40%. I'm like, that's max HP. But then he goes for the Psychic Terrain because he was actually scared of Sucker Punch and he was scared of Sucker Punch. So I was fine with that in my opinion. I don't have to switch into this thing because of rocks. So he's just going to get to kill my Lycanroc Dusk, which is unfortunate. So I'm just going to bring out Victini that can live a Shadow Ball from a max special attack Alakazam. And he just goes for that Psychic and Psychic Terrain. But I'm going to go for the Big Boy Flare Blitz. Because I didn't want to switch this thing out. Because everything on his team's slower than it. That he has left. Which is the Ferrothorn and the Electivire. He brings out his Electivire, which makes me think he's Scarf, but I can't switch out after these rocks. So he actually switches out himself to let... I don't know why he brought in his Electivire in the first place. That was just extra Stealth Rock damage that he took. So I'm going for the Flare Blitz here. I'm going to die to Recoil. If it's not Flare Blitz, Recoil, Iron Bars Recoil. Yes, I'm actually just going to die to the... What's its face? The V-Crate Flare Blitz Recoil. So, it's now my Nidoqueen. It's actually my Tapu Koko versus this Electivire. I was pretty well thinking I could take this thing out with 2 Dazzling Gleams. I didn't really calc it, but I was also scared of Z Earthquake on my Nidoqueen, so I didn't want to risk it. So I go for Dazzling Gleam. Does around 40%, which shows me I believe he was AV, and he goes for Earthquake here and kills me. Let me see if I can find his stats that he dropped down. Yeah, I don't know where those are. But he's going to click EQ here. He's already shown me he doesn't have Groundium Z. Actually, he was Sugar Berry, as you'll see right here. He just had a lot of HP and special defense. But I'm going for Earth Power here, and that just straight KOs him. So, GG to my boy Dreadful Dragon Knight. We finally pick up our first one of the season, so we're not going 0-12, 0-11 with how many weeks there are. So, yeah, your Star City Archers finally pick up their first one, as I said. Next week, we are facing the San Diego Sneasels, coached by Storm. He destroyed us in UPBA, so hopefully we can pick up a win against him. He's currently undefeated, 3-0 plus 8, which is pretty good considering how bad we've been doing. So hopefully we pick up a win against him next week, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.